What's up, nerds? Let's talk. Welcome to my channel. This is Anime Reviews. My name is Alden. Today I will be reviewing Dr. Stone for you. So where do I begin? Dr. Stone is an anime that takes place in modern times, but our protagonist Senku is sent to basically the Iron Age, the Stone Age, every age before modern industrialization, when a mysterious green light sweeps the earth, petrifying everybody in its path. And this petrification somehow keeps everybody on earth alive if you can keep your brain functioning, which is ridiculous. And our protagonist Senku wakes up out of his not wakes up, but gets out of his petrification 3,500 years later. If you like those shows, those movies, those animes about a post-apocalyptic world, you'd love this. But the only thing is, there's no antagonists like zombies, there's no antagonists like aliens, robots, as we don't see them yet. In season 2, that could be the antagonist, but the antagonist so far is just humans, which in all these post-apocalyptic type shows, movies, whatever, that's what it boils down to, is humans are the biggest threat to humans. So that's how it works. This story is amazing. It's honestly what drives me to it, because I like these kind of things where you see Senku, who's a brilliant genius high schooler, because every anime is about a high schooler. I mean, 99% of them are. He's a brilliant scientist, and he's dropped basically in the middle of the Stone Age. He has nothing, literally nothing. And he's basically tasked himself with restoring humanity to where it was tech-wise, 3,500 years ago. So, he starts building up materials, he starts life, and he's looking for a way to unpetrify people, so that way not just him, but the people of the world can rebuild the world. But he can't figure out what it is. So it's a detailed journey of what it's actually like to start from nothing and work your way up. And it's something I like, because it's a slow burn type thing. It's not just right to the action. This anime doesn't really have that many fight scenes to hold its hat off to. That makes no sense. To hold its hat on, or hold its head up high about, whatever. This is more thinking. This is more if you like to see how things work, because he gets this and this and puts them together, and now they have this and this. It's ridiculous. Now, I'm not an engineer, I'm not a scientist, I'm not anything that you need to be to validate what he's doing, so I don't know if it's working. But if it is, that makes it even more crazy, because he's sitting there, Senku, the protagonist, is sitting there breaking things down and telling you how this stuff works. Now, again, if it's true, it makes it 100 times more crazy. So the only thing not the only thing, but like one of the things I don't like about this anime is the characters around Senku are not really, they're not really developed. They're not very, I'm not enthralled with some of them, the main antagonist is great. His story about how they come into pass is crazy, because obviously I told you the petrification. But his story is crazy, like the way they interact, and now they, are beefing, well, enemies. So that's something I like. But the other characters, not very developed, kind of like less to me. What I do like, the animation is great, because it's not there's not a lot of high speed scenes, so it's not like you have to, sit through fuzzy animation or something, like lazy animation. And it's not like this world where you just see, it's a bunch of trees. Like, they have, minerals and rocks and all that stuff, but it's not anything crazy to where, they have to, little intricacy detail. It's a nice looking anime. The thing I do like is, I like the slow pace. I don't know if everybody's like this, but if animes like Death Note intrigue you, which I will do a review at a later date and time, if animes like Death Note intrigue you, then this will definitely be up your alley, because it's something like, it's a kind of a thinking game. Like, what more can you get away with? Like, with little, because they have literally nothing. So it's a great anime. The plot, I give it a 4, because for right now we don't know what happened. So in season 2, hopefully they explain it, and if they do, then I'll bump it up. But for right now, it's a 4. For the characters, honestly, I have to give it a 3.5. And Senku is basically carrying this anime with his character details and him as just, you know, a person. He's carrying this anime. Like everybody else, you can lose one and not even blink an eye. Me personally, like obviously I don't mean that in the harshest of ways, but it is what it is. The storylines, or not storyline, but the fighting or storytelling or intellectual components, because there's barely any fighting, but everything else, I'd give that a 4 out of 5, because like I said, he breaks it down, what he needs, how he needs it, what needs to be done. It is remarkable to watch. It's honestly, if this is 100% accurate, if this is something that could be done, obviously don't try this at home, but if it could be done to, you know, and replicated, it honestly, it should get a 5. But for right now, since I don't know and I would need to do the proper research to validate those things, I give it a 4 out of 5. So overall, the Anime Reviews rating system, I give this whole anime a 4. And that's, you know, that's pretty high, but there haven't been too many animes I've watched that I don't, you know, like to an extent. If it gets a 2 or 1, then I would suggest to stay away from it. But this one, please watch, enjoy. Comment down below if you've already seen this anime or if you're watching it based on my review, and tell me if you like it. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. I do 2 videos a week, Monday and Friday. I do anime reviews where I review an anime. If it's only 1 episode or 1 season, then I'll review just that season. But if it's an entire catalog, then I'll only do it season by season, or maybe even arc by arc. And then the other videos I will post are opinion pieces, like who's the best anime villain or whatever. Just, this is an anime channel, so I'm going to keep it strictly anime, and I hope everybody has a good day and keep watching.